Weather Center on this Tuesday evening here. Things are starting to improve across the area. It's been rather gloomy over the last couple of days. Needed rainfall, although a few areas, which I'll show you, got a little bit too much last night, just off to the south of Louisville. It's now 9:52 on our October the 20th, 2020. And I'll leave the 7-day forecast up briefly here as I share tonight's Facebook Live off to our First Alert Storm Team page. Thank you, too, for liking or sharing tonight's Facebook Live. As you can easily see there, we have 80s returning, if you like, almost like late summer weather, September weather. That is returning through Friday before an unsettled weather pattern returns to the area as we head into the weekend and especially into next week. And there's a fairly strong signal in the long-range weather model data that suggests that we'll have some chillier weather as we wrap up October. And this is kind of trending towards what is typically kind of a gloomier part of fall. You get to the last part of fall, that's when you see more clouds and more rain chances. Much drier late summer, early fall, typically. All right, I've got this off to our First Alert Storm Team page. Let's get a few shout-outs out there before we dig into tonight's weather content. Here on my page, we have Mark Graham, Josh Mabe in the house, Linda Byers, thank you for sharing, Beverly Hagist, Chris Hall, how's it going? Joseph Smith, looking forward to some pretty weather. I'm looking forward to a little sunshine as well. We've got John Ulmer, Ben Atkins wants the sunshine as well. The two Bens want some sunshine. Will Duff, Trish Turner, thanks for watching here. Yes, indeed, Trish Turner, especially after a frost. Rita Harmon. All right, thank you guys for watching here tonight. I'm going to hop over to our WHAS 11 page. Thanks for watching on perhaps Periscope, Twitter, and also YouTube tonight, and our various Facebook pages. All right, checking in on the WHAS 11 news page. We've got Carol Osterritter, excited for the warmer days. Rebecca Miller had 2 inches in the rain gauge. I saw down southwest around Hardinsburg, Breckenridge County, some rain gauges up to like 4 or 5 inches. Some areas picking up way too much. Marty Pepper, loving the 80s. Judy Hoyer from Bradford, Indiana. Stephanie Wardrip, thanks for watching. Tara Shaver, tell the rain to hold off later on Saturday. Sunday's rain, I don't think is going to be a big deal. Saturday, that might be like a brief shower or sprinkle, but I think a lot of Saturday, while we'll have some clouds around, is going to be primarily dry. So I think we'll have a lot of dry time this weekend. I think late Friday, into early Saturday is probably when we'll have the best chance of some of those showers. Linda Wayman wants some snow. Any hope for that? There's always hope, but typically we get our first flakes in November, and then I think we average about 1 inch in December, average 4.5 inches in January. No, I think it's about 3.5 in January, 4.5 in February. So January, February, typically our best hope for those bigger snows. So we still got a little while. Larry Garrett from Ohio. We're going nationwide tonight. Bridget Russell, meteor showers tonight. Yes, there is a meteor shower. It depends on the cloud cover. We're trying to clear out the clouds from south to north. Jackie Brennan did not get much rain. Sheila Sherrill from Greensburg, thanks for watching here tonight. All right, let's get going here with a look at some crazy temperatures today. Most of southern Indiana was in the 50s. The high, though, in Columbia, Kentucky at 80 degrees. There was like a 25-degree spread in temperatures because of the stationary front that was over the area. High of 67 in Louisville. And then lots of those nice, warm mid-70s south of the Bluegrass and Western Kentucky parkways. You guys lucked out on the warmer temperatures. And let's take a look at the numbers, the stats. 67 the high in Louisville, 86 the record back in 1963. And thanks to about 2 inches of rain over the last 48 hours, we have erased the rainfall deficit for the month of October. and staying out of drought conditions across the area. MSD rain gauges, Shively, about 1.25 inches. Many locations picking up about 1 inch or so, give or take, around Metro Louisville since midnight last night. Still seeing some cloud cover over Louisville right now as we look live. And it was last Wednesday we hit 81. We've been mostly in the 60s since then. I think this is going to be the third Wednesday in a row that we've had a midweek warm-up up to about 80 degrees. So we'll do that one more time, it looks like, here for tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday. So we're going to hang in the lower 80s next few days. We drop about 20 degrees on Saturday and stay mostly in the 60s there Sunday, Monday, and then beyond the 7-day forecast, which we'll see in the 11-day outlook here shortly. I think we'll see even some chillier temperatures to wrap up October. And of course, we all know we can get some chilly Halloweens around our neck of the woods. 61 at Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport, 60 at Bowman Field, humidity high at 93%. Could be a little light fog in some areas. 54 in Madison, still have a pretty good spread in temperatures. 65 in Munfordville, and Hardinsburg, the warmest at 67 degrees. So we've got a warm front lifting to the north of the area, and obviously when we think of warm front, we think of some warmer temperatures on the way. And that's what we just saw in the 7-day forecast. Let me clean up the radar. We're getting a little ground clutter as we're losing the rain. There we go. We'll get rid of all that. Very good. And here's another look at the rainfall totals. Big bullseye for areas off to the south of Louisville, up to 5 inches in some locations there around Hardinsburg, Irvington, to Fort Knox, cutting through central Bullitt County, around Lebanon Junction, and then right along the Nelson and Spencer County lines, some very heavy rainfall last night. Backing up our view, again, along that north warm front and north of it is where there are quite a few showers and thunderstorms around Indianapolis Interstate 70 corridor. So just shifting that front off to the north. And so it looks like our region will be dry for tonight. And we'll see this reflected with Futurecast hour by hour here. Again, the rain staying to the north. Tomorrow morning, models trying to hint at a brief rain chance over around Highway 50 in Indiana. Otherwise, looking pretty dry tomorrow morning. This is 8 a.m. and mild too, starting off in the 60s, pretty close to our typical high temperatures for this time of the year. And then into the afternoon, upper 70s, lower 80s. However, if you go farther north, up I-65, around North Vernon, Seymour, Bedford, looks like you guys could still stay on the cooler side, but warmer than today, upper 60s and lower 70s. So still a bit of a range in temperatures across the area. Cooler north, warmer south. And then we all start to turn warmer as we go into Thursday afternoon with low 80s across the board. That's about 15 degrees above normal for this time of the year, and I'd say about 5 degrees off a record high. Record high, I believe, is 88 for Thursday. Okay, dry Wednesday, Thursday, and then the rain chances start to return late on Friday, and there could be a sprinkle or maybe a light shower here or there on Saturday, but still I think on Saturday we'll have a pretty decent amount of dry time. As we warm up, humidity starts to go up a tad. Not real muggy or tropical, but I think you'll notice a little bit more mugginess, especially in the afternoons. Don't talk about humid air too often in late October. Again, the rain chance is kind of fading away off to the north. I think most areas will stay dry. Low temps tonight in the upper 50s and lower 60s. And then tomorrow, warm and dry. Again, a touch cooler north. Otherwise, upper 70s to around 80 degrees for your Wednesday afternoon. 7-day forecast, and we've got some unsettled weather returning this weekend and beyond. Looks rather wet for a decent chunk of next week as several systems roll by our area. So definitely a weather pattern change from the dry conditions we've had primarily over the last month and a half. Might even see highs in the 40s by a week from now, next Wednesday, the 28th, and staying kind of cool in the 50s as we head toward Halloween as well. So there you go, wrapping it up with the 11-day temperature trend. Linda Wayman says, I got the windows open for a few days. Might have to crank on the AC once again, fluctuating between AC and the furnace here. And October's kind of known for the ups and downs with the weather pattern. And as we get deeper into November, obviously we start to trend chillier and chillier and cloudier and less light as well. So it's 10:02 p.m. on this October 20th, 2020. I'm Chief Meteorologist Ben Pine, and we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, about 11 days away until the time change. We fall back an hour. You get that extra hour of sleep. And then on November 1st, our sunset in less than 2 weeks is at around 5:42 p.m. Ooh, the early sunsets as we head deeper into fall and eventually winter. I'll leave it on that note. Thank you guys for watching on this Tuesday evening. I will see you in about 57 minutes on WHAS 11 News, the Night Team. Sleep well and have a peaceful night.